Welcome to the first Christmas coloring of this year, and I have selected page by T.Bogema. Here we have a very cute picture, but also a lot of things which we can find on many Christmas pages, like gingerbread man, like these oranges, or maybe they are lemons. Here we have cinnamon, we have presents, a Christmas tree, we have this candy cane, so a lot of things which you can practice to color, and you can find them on many images. So even if you don't have the same book by T.Bogema, and by the way, I can highly recommend this book. I have purchased it and I have printed almost all images there because I am totally in love with this book. So I hope that even if you don't have this book, you still find my color combos helpful for your other pictures. And when I have such an image with so many details like I have here, I need to do some preliminary color planning. And the obvious thing is to start from the things which have defined color, like Christmas tree, it's always green. Candy canes, they are always red and white. And then it will be easier for us to decide which colors to use for the teapot, for the mouse, for the presents. So I think that today I will start from the Christmas stocking, then I will do leather, and of course it's quite easy to select colors. Some reds for the Christmas stocking, brown for the leather, and then we will see where we will move, probably to the Christmas tree. So first I will do all the things where color choice is quite easy. For the Christmas stocking, here I have several red pencils, starting from pale vermilion, which is red-orange, then permanent red as a main red color, and quite dark crimson lake. So I tried to create quite strong color gradient from lightest to darkest red color, because here on the stocking I want to show that there will be a lot of shading, because all these elements which are hanging from the stocking or standing in front of the stocking, they all will cast shadow behind. All these cookies, all these cups, the leather, of course, behind them I will need to do darker area. And this top part of the stocking also will cast shadow beneath. So I think that I will start with my lightest color. It will be pale vermilion, and I will be using it here. I think that I will leave this small uncolored area in such way, and later when I will do light inside of the lantern, I also will be able to show a light reflection on the closest area of the stocking. So I won't be coloring this area. I simply hadn't prepared my yellow pencil, so maybe in a couple of minutes I will go and I will grab my yellow, so then I will be able to color this area also. But for now, let's work with pale vermilion. I can say that my paper is perfect for coloring with colored pencils, but I don't think that it's worth comparing to the paper on which regular books by T.Bogema are printed, so I decided that it's better to purchase it in PDF format and instantly printed, and in such way I don't have to wait for the delivery, and delivery now is quite long. Now I will switch to darker permanent red. With darker color I indicate shadow from the cookies, from the gingerbread man. Here we have folds on the fabric, so there I also need to put darker color to show these folds on the fabric. And of course here where we have shadow from the upper part of the stocking. Now I want to return to my pale vermilion and to blend both colors better. I hope that you can see this orange-red gradient, that my camera is able to show it to you. And now I will proceed to color with permanent red, which is my main color, the rest of the stocking. Before I apply my darkest red color, I want to work on shadows. And for the shadows, I plan to use 70% French gray. And let's work on them here behind this flower composition. Behind cookies. Now here. Later, I will cover this area of gray with my darkest red, so color gradient will look more realistic, not such ugly like it looks for now, but addition of gray will help my shadows to be more deep, more prominent. Here I have this shadow from the ladder beneath each of the steps. And behind the ladder. And now, over the same areas, I will be working with Crimson Lake. And now it's time to blend all our colors together. On some of the areas I will be blending with my Derwent burnisher, and on some areas probably I will blend colors using permanent red. I want to mask all white spots of the paper and to make color transition, color gradient more smooth. I think that now we can do a ladder. The main color will be light amber, and I start to apply it on both sides of the wooden plank. Here on the top part of the step, here in the center, I want to use a little bit of eggshell. And in the areas where I need to do shadow, like lower part of each step or this right side of the ladder, I will switch to dark umber. Now let's color this lantern. Probably let's start from the metal parts and I will be coloring them with black. Along the left side I will leave uncolored area. On the first layer I color with medium pressure on my pencil. Then I press a little bit harder to show shadow area along the right side of the lantern. The same thing here, small highlighted area on the left side. For the inner part, I think that I will be using canary yellow and yellowed orange. And now finally I will do this part which I left uncolored, and where now I can do this light reflection. Honestly, I haven't decided yet which color I want to use for the remaining part of the stocking. So I will be moving to those parts of this page where I am confident in the color. I think that my next stop will be on Christmas tree. I added a little bit of pale vermilion here for the inner part of the lantern to make fire a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. So I think that this area is finished, and I hope that you will join me in the second part where we will be doing Christmas tree and candy canes.